Do you believe in ghosts?
Well, I do, seeing as we parked outside the most haunted house on your street. Just for effect, because Sophie's going to tell me a ghost story.
We're actually not too far from one of the most haunted locations in Yorkshire. Oh yes, the Yorkshire Post, best newspaper. No joke.
No joke.
30 East Drive, Pontefract.
That's not far.
Is considered the most haunted house in Yorkshire, according to online searches. Well, if you've searched for it online, it better be scary. Even though this property is not centuries old like some of the others in this list, the building is said to have frightened visitors for more than 4 decades. The first occupants reported any supposed paranormal activity. Listen to my story. It's not even my story, it's Liana's, but hey. We're the Pritchard family. They initially tried to ignore the entity, but when the malevolent spirit is thought to have started to harm their daughter. A poltergeist is said to live at 30 East Drive.
Shall we go around?
Go on then.
Isn't that your address? Are you the poltergeist?
I am. Ain't no afraid of no ghosts. And with its constant paranormal activity and violent resident ghost sightings, the house has been dubbed by Yvette Fieldings of Most Haunted as the scariest place she has ever been to. I did actually think it was going to be MP Yvette He dubbed it, but no, it's a very serious person.
From Most Haunted. That
not
legit,
from House
that
Parliament.
scientifically proven ghost TV show.
Yeah. Actually, to be honest, I think I'd rather watch that than Westminster.
Agreed.
This building...
I don't know what's scarier, that or the state of affairs currently.
Oh, I don't know. Right.
Is that the real ghost story?
Yeah. Done. Next. So then the Workhouse Museum. This building in Witham housed a funeral parlour for more than 100 years, and after it closed in the 1990s, it was turned into a pharmacy, and staff are scared of going upstairs as they claim to have heard voices and strange noises.
I hear them coming through from you all the time.
Yeah, it's just me upstairs. I'm just grunting at the price of bloody electricity. That's just me, don't worry about it. Unfortunately, I'm not in the funeral industry, because that's quite a good industry to be in. Oh, yes. Well, it never dies of trade, does it? Right, serious. The building is now an attraction for supernatural fanatics as it hosts haunting events. So
we need to call that Ghostbusters guy.
I know. God, you're minted, aren't you? If you're running a pharmacy and ghost busting events.
I know.
Sorted. That's what we need to get into.
Multiple
pharmaceutical ghost busting.
Multiple income streams.
Exactly.
Smart business.
Exactly.
Especially in this climate.
Then, it is thought to be the location where 18-year-old Mary Jane Langley, who was mysteriously murdered and was last seen at the studio of a photographer in the building to have her portrait taken in 1891. Many people in the building are said to have had close encounters with her spirit or heard voices and footsteps. It too was featured on the TV show
Most Haunted.
So the real question is, do you believe in spirits and ghosts? Now, I was very sceptical until the other day.
I am very open-minded, and now we're talking about this, it's nearly bedtime and I'm a little bit frightened.
Well, I'd say don't be frightened, but I'm still a little bit ghosted out after going to Carbrick Hall in Sheffield, which is apparently the most spooky coffee shop in the UK, and that's in Sheffield at Carbrick Hall, which is to do with the siege of Sheffield Castle, and apparently it's still haunted, and it really did feel really haunted.
Did it?
Yeah. There's not much that would make me...
It's a spooky coffee then.
Yeah, I know. I really did want that Starbucks. And then also I went to Fieldhead Hospital, and some people were telling me that's haunted. And I went to the old West Riding Pauper Lunatics Asylum.
Of course you did.
Of course I did. After my hospital appointment at Pinderfields, and I ended up going for a little look under in the cellar, as you do. And yeah,
As
you
do.
can see the old wards of the what was called Stanley Royd Hospital. And honestly, do you know when you go in and you're like, oh my god, then you can just feel it, like really feel it. I don't know. There was definitely something. There's definitely something. Right, do we have to like depart now?
Yeah, we have to
home on our own? But anyway, I'd love to know your ghost stories. If you know of any ghost stories, and I'm sure you can tell them better than me. I'm still learning a lot of ghost stories, obviously, and also how to talk properly. But yeah, let us know, as we'd love to hear your ghost stories or any paranormal sightings or heritage, or just, do you know, what you might think's myths. Well, we can go and have a little. We can go find out.
We'll come and bust those ghosts.
We ain't no afraid of no ghosts. I need to get my words right first.
I think I'll stick to the storytelling because you can't even speak.
I know. It's too late for me. That's why I never see the ghosts, because I'm in bed by 8. They're like
asleep before they come out.
Yeah. Anyway, happy Halloween or light party. I probably look like a ghost at the minute because this is very late for me.
These are not our Halloween costumes, but we can pretend that they are.
Yeah.